Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video I'll be discussing my thoughts on episode 8 of the anime series WataMote. And this was a really interesting episode and had me riveted, really, from beginning to end. Because, of course, Tomoko is still on her summer vacation, and she's got her little cousin showing up. She basically is really fearful because, as we all tend to do in life, we become an idol to somebody younger than us. We try to set a good example, but sometimes we can get caught up in our own sort of lies and insinuated stories and stuff like that, embellished stories, things that we try to make ourselves out to be cooler than we are on occasion. And this is something that Tomoko has done with her little cousin the previous times that they've seen each other. She's going on and on about how she has a boyfriend who's always trying to get hands-on with her, even though, she's not in high school yet and everything like that. And just trying to be this really, what she sees in her mind as what is the equivalent of a really uber popular girl in her school. So she's trying to sort of portray that for her little cousin, and she freaks out massively because, she knows her cousin's a little older, will probably be a little wiser, and she's probably going to see through all of these, curtain calls that she's always telling her and everything like that. So it gets really kind of sick and twisted when she tries to go out shopping to get herself a bitch outfit, something that makes her look more like a snobby, high-class, popular girl and everything. And that doesn't quite work out. She tries to give herself hickeys. That doesn't work. And then the mother wants to come in and vacuum her room. And I was sitting there like wide-eyed in disbelief and awe that she would go to this length of using the vacuum on herself to give herself all these welts and everything, thinking that she's going to look that much cooler because of it. And of course, the mother actually catches her, and I was really shocked at the mother's dismay and like smacking her for what she did and everything. Like, I guess she thinks that Tomoko's trying to sabotage the day, not wanting to hang out with her little cousin or whatever. It was a really just strained and hilarious situation. So, of course, you have the cousin show up, and at first she's still very much awed by Tomoko. She's very much got her up on a pedestal. And, they go to the library, they do this, that, and the other thing. I want to hear your stories, Oni-chan, about your boyfriend and all this stuff she's asking of Tomoko. And there's this great awkward segment where she meets the kid that gave her the umbrella a few episodes back when she was, it was raining out all day. She had a miserable day. And she really feels like all of a sudden she's got a chance. Like, she kind of has this delusion just because this guy's actually kind of talking to her, being nice to her. Wow, could he really like me? Could we be boyfriend, girlfriend after all? Could this play into the lies and, things that I've been trying to smoke past my little cousin and everything like that? And of course, it all really sort of severely backfires on her behalf. But at the same time, I feel like she also imparted to her younger cousin an awakening. This is one of those things where it's like you always hear that phrase, you can't meet your idols or something, because you'll see them for the flawed human beings that they really are. They're really on the same level as you, no matter who they are, a celebrity or whatever, although arguably celebrities are a little more wacko. But in any case, they're just people too. And so you have the younger cousin essentially leaving the situation, coming to the realization after, of course, Tomoko then also sidetracks to try to make up for everything she's done, giving in to the boy and apologizing to him and taking her cousin out to this little sort of hangout where little kids are playing card games and everything, and she's like the queen, she's the master of them. You have the cousin leaving very much with that awakening of, my cousin isn't actually who I thought she was, but she cared about me so much, she tried to keep the illusion going, and so they kind of leave on good terms, relatively, arguably, and it was just a really fascinating delving into Tomoko's, obsession with being popular, how far she would go to impress her little cousin, and the cousin coming to that awareness we all come to at some point, that we're all imperfect. We just got to be the best, person we can be, the best us we can be. So, really awesome episode. Can't wait to see the next, of course. And I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below if you've seen this episode, what you thought of it. And otherwise, that'll be it for me, and I'll catch you later. Peace.